complete program. Get it. So if this is nested if. So multiple if conditions covered, nested if conditions covered. So this is how we do. Now we also have to do this one, format, comment, break. Now I will give. I will show you how we are going to use a break. Control A, Control C. Break. If when we should use. Okay. So name is equal to write a string. Print. Cool. Sorry, I should not do this. Okay. So string. I'm printing my string like happy. My string is Python. Okay. Now I don't want HON to be printed. Don't want HON to be printed. So what I will do for loop, I'm introducing you to the for loop. Loop will actually iterate it any number of times. For I in string print I. See what happens. So I is a loop variable. Huh? So okay, so foreign string. Cool, foreign string print I. So for is a loop iterator. Okay, this is I is an iterator. It can take, you can take anything, any variable in string. String is what? Your Python. So syntax is for iterator in something, some string or sequence. It's called sequence of characters. So the syntax says for in sequence. So now what? Segment like this. Any number of segments. So this is for, this can be I, J, K, whatever, no problem, just a variable. Okay, so I. Generally I is used, I, J is used in sequence. Print I. And I'm done. So Control S. What I will do, see, PYTHON, done with for loop. So what it is doing is, for I in string, it will reiterate through each of the characters of this string and print it. So for I in, so first time the value of I is P, print P. So it is printed. Next time value of I will be Y. So print Y. T H. So till the string ends. So Python should be JECT. Okay. I'll say Python KOP or simply say OP. Now you see what happens. Only KOP is printed. Now if I give, okay, if I give str equal to HATESH. Now see what happens. Given string is Satish. Now I'm printing HATESH. Okay. Now I want to check a condition. Okay, for loop. Now I want to check a condition. Control A, Control C. For loop with if. Right. So what I will do now? Break statement for loop and if. Now If something is happening, I can say break. Break. Break means break. It will come out. So it is Satish, right? So here, what I will do, I'll check a condition. Like if I equal to T, okay? The moment I attain a word T, okay, the letter T, Satish mein I say T. T is there. Then I just say break. Okay. Now I'll say print take a break. Take a break.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Here actually I have one doubt actually. What is the
Ah,
difference between single quotes? I mean, single quotes and double quotes actually. We
Nothing.
can use.
Absolutely nothing. So even you can use double quotes, no problem. Anything which is enclosed in either single quote or a double quote is a string. I can use like this also. Take a break.
I while actually I was writing some script in Perl now. There is a
Hmm.
difference between interpolation and non-interpolation operator. Something was that.
Yeah. That is
Uh,
Perl. Mein there is some difference. Like the left side you have to prepare with what is that? There is one slash character. Okay, that is called. There is a character. That is totally different. Just here, it is. If you take it as the same. See, I am using interchangeably, right? So here, I can use your name like this. I got your context, but there is something else I have to explain. I will tell you. Okay, just compare and contrast. Just hold on, Satish. SAT. See, even I use double quote or whether I use SCR equal to say it's no problem. Absolutely. See, it's output the same. See, same. The moment I attain a word T, I want to take a break. So, what is the keyword? Break. If I don't use a break, now what happens? Say I'm commenting break. Now I said I want to take a break, but if I don't use it, it will still show me the output. See? SAT, I wanted it to take a break, but it is still showing. So if you don't want to print anything, if you break will come out of if loop, break will come out of for loop. If statement say bahar and from for loop also it will come out. So break is very powerful. Use it sparingly. Now print ends. Now print ends. Now you see break. Break ke baad. So take a break. So this is the power of break. But instead of break, if I say continue, okay, now it will continue. So as a T, E, E, as such it is still continuing, which I don't want. So continue can be used in a different context. Break. As of now, look for a break. See, SAT. Break means break. And yeah. So today we have seen about for loop and the condition. Okay, for loop mein if condition, and we have seen the break statement. We have seen a couple of examples. Okay, so I think I will have your email ID. Uh, yeah. So I think after finishing this, I will send you. Okay, so see this is done. Okay. Today we worked on variables, print statements, operators. Yeah, this is done already. This one we worked. And here. Single line comment multi-line break we were. Break with if statement. Okay, break with for we did. Continue. Pass we have to do. When to use break, continue, pass. Examples we see. Variable naming conventions. Variable naming conventions we will see and then pass also so that we can put it. So yeah. So pass. When to use pass. So now for me to do pass, I have to define a function. Def okay, function like set Satish scope b function. I'm defining a function now. Function without parameters. Print welcome to Python, advanced Python, something like this. And I'm calling this function. Call the function. So this is a way to define a function. Def is the keyword to define a function. I'm writing a function. Function should always have parameters, parentheses. And this is again syntax. You can write any number of statements Python. If I say Satish, then you will respond. That means I'm calling you, you are responding. So that if the function exists, then if I call the function, it will respond. So if the function is not there, I'm calling, then it won't give response. So Satish, yeah, I call it. How do I call? I call it with a name followed by parentheses. Now I'll say print function one called successful. So this is how I'm defining a function. Define a function. See? Def keyword. Def is the keyword that will help me to define. Like for is a keyword. Like def below is the yeah. I'll just thank you. So below. Okay. So what I can do here. Def is the keyword that will help me to yeah, def is the keyword that will help me to define something onto the text. What is that something? It's a function. Okay, great. So now, okay, great. So I will call this function. Okay, I will call this function here. Right click and run. See, welcome to advanced function one calls. Now I can define another function. How do I define it? Okay, just say functions to be defined on top. Define function 2. What I will do? Def. I'll say Satish copy function 2. Whatever text. Okay. Now function 1 call successfully. Happy. Now I'll call function 2. What I will do? Satish. Yeah. This is the function 2. I type some text. It is helping me. Boss, this is the function. You can call me. So it's saying print function 2. Like this. Function 1. Function. Okay, Satish left. Okay. So like this. Yeah, Satish. So Satish function. Okay, great.